Ben Rice. Ben Rice did not help me at all last week. Ben Rice can hit home runs, but he was just slacking. Why does it matter? It's because this is our home run challenge recap for week 12, and then it'll be my call for week 13. I don't know anybody else's pick yet, so just mine. Let's talk about how everybody did. We know how I did. Poorly. So my pick for the week was Ben Rice to hit a home run. I got 0 points because he decided not to. Nikki went with Taylor Ward. Actually not a bad pick. 0 points. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it. Makes me feel a little bit better. Let's see. Bartman went with Mike Trout, back from injury. And I think he hit one yesterday or today. Today's Sunday. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. So 2 points for Bartman. Let's see. There was some cheating going on, I think. Mark and Vince were like, hey, let's double up. Let's use our brain powers. Let's do double the studying. They both went with Ronald Acuna and three home runs for Acuna last week. It was a good week to be a Braves fan. So Mark did a base card, so he gets 1 point for every home run, 3 points. But Vince is like, no. I'm confident in our strategy. He went with a parallel card, so he got 2 points for every home run, 6 points for Vince. That's a good week, sir. Good job, guys. I need to talk to y'all about maybe holding back on cheating. I know that Mark has a DeLorean. We all learned that, and now I'm wondering if maybe he lent the keys to Vince. Vince has been on a lot of vacations lately, so maybe he's just been traveling back and forth through time. Doogie was like, if you're Mark, I'm going to go ahead and go with Rafi Devers. I know that's your boy. And then just to kind of, hey, I got Devers and you don't. And then Devers actually did hit a home run. I think that was today. So base card, 1 point. Good job, Doogie. You almost went over. So the only two people who don't know what they're doing apparently this week was Nikki and I. Thanks for not making me go solo, buddy. I appreciate that. It would have been embarrassing if I was the only one who got 0. We don't get another box until after the All-Star break. So what the cards we got is what we got to use. And I went through all of them today. And more than half of the cards I have are just guys who are either not even in the big leagues anymore. They're still in the they're in the minors, or got sit down, or they're still on the 40-man roster, but they haven't played in like 2 weeks, or they just don't hit home runs. So like all of those are useless to me. I only have 4 or 5 weeks left. I'm not sure. So I went through my cards and I tried to figure out, which one of these guys can still actually hit home runs. I'll tell you what, I looked at, actually, I'm not going to tell you my strategy. These guys, they come to me, they're like, Justin, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Oh, should I play this person? Should I play this person? And, what are you doing for your strategies? How do you know who's going to hit a home run? Oh, Justin, let me pick your brain. I'm not telling you, because they cheat. Yeah. Bart gave terrible advice to Doogie last week. Doogie was like, hey, I'm going to use Zach Neto. I forgot who he was going to use. And BC was like, no, don't use him. That's a terrible pick. And then he hit like 3 home runs. So like there's some backhanded help going on. And I'm not telling you my strategy. I will let you know that I have 3 different sites saved or pinned to my tab that I look at every week. And if I had the cards, that's what it is. If I had the cards, I'd be rocking right now. But I don't have the card. It's the luck of the draw. And I thought my box was going to be awesome, and it wasn't. I feel like for Father's Day... Oh, wait. I was going to say I should get another box. But all of those guys are fathers, so they'd be like, just I got kids too, so what about me? Yeah, all right. I digress. So I separated my cards between hitters and not hitters. And I don't have much left. I did come up against Charlie Blackman. Hey, Brandon Jensen, didn't you say that your friend is a big Blackman fan? If so, I'll put it in your stack in the other room. What am I going to do this week? I'm going to go. I have no good options. Why? I'm glad this is for fun. Because if it wasn't for fun, I don't know what I'd do to myself. I would just cry. I would just cry. I almost went with, who was it? Oh, I almost went with Christian Yelich. Because he's playing against Chicago and Minnesota. And I thought, man, at least I could talk smack to BC and Vince, being both big Cubs fans. Annoying. Cubs fans, I thought I liked them, but now I'm just second-guessing myself. But really, the pitching all week is halfway decent. So I'm like, we'll save my Yelich. I think Yelich is my best hitter right now. So out of what I got left. So here's what I'm doing. I'm going to go Vlad Jr., parallel, because he's got to come out of that slump at some point, right? Poor Toronto sank all that money into him, and then he's just like, thanks. It's not producing at all. So we have Arizona for 3 days, and then the White Sox for 3 days. They got Monday off. So, I mean, Arizona and the White Sox both give up home runs. Not a ton. The pitching is okay. Not bad. I want it to be awful. I want to see ERAs in like 13, but I don't know. I'm not confident. I'm not confident, but that's what I'm going with. Vlad times 2. Rankings. That's what you're waiting on. Justin, be quiet. Let's hear the rankings. How's everybody doing? Bart is in first place still, 34 points. Unbelievable. I'm in second with 25. Of course, that didn't change. Nikki is in third with 24. That didn't change. But what did change is Vince also now has 24. So they're tied for third. Doogie and Mark are also tied with 17. So tied for fifth? Is that how we're going to look at it? So that is interesting. It's getting real close at the bottom. Actually, it's getting real close for everybody except for Bart, who cheats. Just letting you know, Bart cheats at this game. Next year when we play it, and there's somebody new, there's probably going to be somebody new added. Who knows? I will tell you that the more people that are added into this, the more work it is for me. But yeah, you got to be careful, Bart. He seems like a nice guy. He's super friendly, and he's kind and generous. But when it comes to home run challenges, you got to watch him. You just never know. Never know what's going to come out of his mouth. So Vlad times 2, and a warning to beware of Bart. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
You're a nerd.
Come again?
You are a nerd.
Okay, you better take that back, nerd.
Can't put the truth back in the box.